So today we are discussing about the statistical software, right? So this when we talk about the software, these are the tools which will helping in the different types of calculation, arranging the data into the medical and non-medical sectors, right? So basically the software is a collection of instructions and data that tell the computer how to work, right? Because each and every software, they are meant for the specific purpose, right? So accordingly the instructions and the data will be fed into that particular software, which will give the commands to the computer that how to work and which kinds of result it is supposed to give, right? So computer software includes computer programs, libraries, and related non-executable data such as online documentation or digital media, right? So whenever it will be compiled together, right, that's what the digital libraries, right, where the different data will be fed, and whenever required the program or the particular software it is going to release, right? So it is nothing but set up information or set up instructions, right? Computer hardware and software require each other, and neither can be realistically used on its own, right? So both they will be with their combinations, it is going to work, right? The first theory about software prior to the creation of the computers as we know them today was proposed by Alan Turing in his 1935 essay on computable numbers. When he wrote the one essay in 1935, the name was computable numbers with an application to the decision problem. That time he already created one kind of software which we are knowing today, right? That has been developed. Statistical software are programs which are used for the statistical analysis of the collection, organization, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of different types of data, which we could see into the previous classes, that how the data has to be presented. So that is very helpful in when it comes to the software. Coming to the the SPSS, statistical package for the social science. This is nothing but the name of the software, right? SPSS is the name of the software. The full form of this software, it is statistical package for the social science. So as the name indicate, whatever the social science related data, it is going to have the calculations, and it is going to helpful in those particular sectors. So let us discuss the SPSS is a window based program, right? It is window based program that can be used to perform data entry and analysis, and to create the tables and graphs. That is only we are doing in your biostatistic, right? Whatever the data has been gathered from the different biological study, that how we are going to have the calculation, how we are going to present it. So that's what this software becomes very very important when it comes to the medical field. SPSS is capable of handling large amount of data, right? It's not that the lots of GB can be stored over there, and it can handled simultaneously and can perform all the analysis covered in the text and much more, right? So that's what the textual analysis can be done with this software, right? And it is having the capability to handle or to manage the large quantity of the data, whether it is in numerical form or into the textual form. SPSS is commonly used in social sciences and in the business world, right? Whatever the things it is going on in Sensex or in the different textile or food industry or pharmaceutical industry or any kinds of business, this software it is going to helpful very much. So the familiarity with this program should serve you well in the future. That's what SPSS, it is updated often because so many problems it is arising day by day, right? Because of the changing scenario. So that's what the update of the software, that's what in your mobile phone also, if any app you have installed and if you are not using for a long time, and whenever any one day you are opening, it is asking for the update, and you are going into the Play Store and you are updating that particular app. Likewise, this software SPSS, since it is useful into the business world or into the many organization, it has to be updated daily basis, and that has to be updated often. Those to us who have used software, suppose if you have used it is like a let us take the example like Microsoft Excel, everybody you might have used, right? So what happened if you have used sometime whatever the thing you need, if you are using, and after the completion of that, you are not looking after up to the that particular software, because whether it is updated or not, whether it is how long it has been installed, which version you are using, you don't bother, right? But what happened here, who have used software for years think that we don't know, or so we know it all, and we don't pay a lot of attention to new features which has been updated by the company, that has to be updated in your device also, so that you can use the all the features and characteristic which is there in your software, right? So you can see the software, it looks like this whenever you will install in your computer, right? So the IBM is the company which is uh, taking care about this software, right? So here the different features will be there. uh, when you will go for any other things, it is if it is new, you can go through here, and it is like Microsoft Excel only, whatever the data you will feed, it is going to release, right? So we'll understand later on whenever it will be in applicable. So let us discuss the history parts about this software, when it came, and how the IBM has been taken care about this particular software from long. The software was released in its first version in 1968, right? It's a too long software, too old software, we can say, 1968, as the statistical package for the social science, that is SPSS, after being developed by Norman H. Nye and Dale H. Bent and C. Hedley Hull. These are the name of the scientists who developed this particular software in 1968. That was the first version of the SPSS. Those principles incorporated as SPSS include in 1975, after 7 year, the principle which has been incorporated in this particular software. Early version of SPSS statistics were written in Fortran and designated for the batch processing on mainframes, including, for example, IBM and ICL versions, right? These are the name of the companies. So they have given their own versions, originally using punched cards for the data and program input, right? So in previous days, it used to be used into the punched card for data and program input, right? So a processing run read a command file of SPSS commands, and either a raw input file of the fixed format data with a single record type, or a get file of data saved by the previous run. So likewise, it used to be creating this different data to save the precious computer time and edit, right? A run could be done to check the command syntax without analyzing the data, right? So ultimately, why we are using the software, because we want to save the time, and we are going to get the authenticated data in a fraction of second, or in fraction of minutes, or in very less time, which is not possible without software. From version 10 of the SPSS, that is SPSS-X, in 1983, the data files could contain multiple record types, right? So when this version came, that was the version 10 in 1983, 35 or 37 year ago. So that time it was revised, and it could contain the multiple record types, right? So it has been what you call developed that by the time. So later on, SPSS Inc. include announced on July 28, 2009, that it was being acquired by IBM for the US dollar 1.2 billion, right? So that IBM company, the it was the acquired for that particular software because of its a dispute about ownership, right? The previous owner, it has been changed to new owner of the name SPSS between 2009 and 2010. The product was referred to a PASW, the same software, only the name, predictive analytics software, PASW, right? That happened in 2009 and 2010 because of the dispute about ownership. As January 2010, it becomes SPSS completely. An IBM company complete transfer of business to IBM was done by October 1st, 2010. In the same year, in January, when the name changed, this particular company, IBM, now also it is in a very good position, right? So this IBM, it was completely transfer of the business, complete ownership it has got in October 1st, 2010, and the same year. By the date, SPSS, an IBM company, ceased to exist. IBM SPSS is now fully integrated into the IBM corporation and is one of the brands under the IBM Software Group's business analytics, the portfolio, together with IBM Algorithmics, IBM Cognos, and IBM Open Pages, right? So now it is very much famous that IBM SPSS, the in this name the people knows about this software, right? So the first description when it was came that about this software SPSS, right? Software package for the social science is a widely used program for statistical analysis in social science. The original SPSS manual, that whatever scientists Nye, Bent, and Hull in 1917, which was the first version, has been described as one of the sociology's most influential books by them only, right? For allowing ordinary researchers to do their own statistical analysis. If you refer this book, Sociology's most influential books, which was described, right? So in that it has written, if anybody can refer that book, it is in English language only, and it can be useful for the different researchers and medical or non-medical. They can use this tool in addition to the statistical analysis, the data management, that case selection, file reshaping, the creating the derived data, right? And data documentation, the metadata dictionary is stored in data file, are featured of the base software of SPSS. If you talk about the different features, the technical terms, right? So this software, it has the many features of SPSS statistics are accessible via pull down minus, or can be programmed with the proprietary 4GL command syntax language, like hypertext markup language, you know, na, HTML and all those things, those who have studied computer. So in this command syntax language they are going to use, right? Command syntax programming has the benefits of the reproducible output, right? Say for example, in computer, if you are deleting any file, it is where it is going into the recycling bin. And if you have not deleted it from the recycling bin, again if you will click onto the same file, it can be restored, right? So reproducible output can, it is for simplifying the repetitive task. Sometimes you have created, you have typed already one name in your file in Word or in Excel, then again you are, if you are going to type the same name again, it is going to tell you by the different way, right? So it is simplifying this particular task and handling complex data manipulations and analysis, right? Sometimes we have to go for the data manipulation, so it becomes very easy how to manipulate at which ratio we need to manipulate and all those things. Additionally, some complex applications can only be programmed in syntax and are not accessible through the menu structure, right? So the pull down menu, that interface also generate command syntax, right? This can be displayed in the output, although the default setting have to be changed to make the syntax visible to the user, right? So these are the software terminology where the different types of display it will be there, like how you are using the Microsoft Excel. In that way only it works, right? Whatever the feed you are going to give, accordingly it will calculate and give the data how you want. You have to put the command according to that. They can also be pasted into the syntax file. This is the name of the file, using the paste button present in each menu, right? How we are doing in the mouse, right click and you are going to the paste. Likewise, the programs can be run interactively or unattended using the supplied production job facility, right? So these are the features. If you talk about different characteristic in the software, it is additionally a micro language, macro language, right? Macro language can be used to write the command language sub routines, right? See, the Python programmability extension can access the information in the data dictionary and the data dynamically built command syntax program. So this Python programmability extension and introduced in SPSS 14, that is the 10th version we could see, no? So SPSS 14th version, which was the replaced the less functional SAX basis scripts for the most purpose, although SAX basic remains available, right? So this software it was there before, so which was the replaced by the SPSS 14. In addition, the Python extensions allows SPSS to run any of the statistics in the free software package. Okay. So from version 14 onwards, after this one, version 14 onwards, SPSS can be driven externally by a Python or VVNET program. These are the name of the program, the operating, right? Using supplied plug-ins from the version 20 onwards, these two scripting facilities as well as many scripts are included on the installation media and are normally installed by default. Right. So this is the upgradation of that particular software, that is SPSS 14. Right. So there are different versions now. It is there. Right. So if you talk about several variants or species of SPSS statistics exist today. SPSS statistics great packs are highly uh, the discounted versions sold only to the students, medical students and non-medical students, those who are in the research. They are using these great packs, right? SPSS statistics server is a version of SPSS statistic with a client or server architecture. Add-on pack, right? All of you know that you're doing in your Dish TV or in your Tata Sky. Add-on packages can enhance the base software with additional features, right? So whatever basic model, if you're going for somewhat upgraded one or upgraded version or higher version, so you are going to get some more features which may be useful in your study. For examples, it includes complex samples which can be adjusted for the clustered and stratified samples, and the custom tables which can be created, publication ready tables, right? So these types of work can be done with the upgraded version or add-on packages. SPSS statistics is available under either an annual or in the monthly subscription license that you can upgrade later on whenever it is going to expire. So if you are going for the annual subscription, definitely you are going to get the discount which will happen in any other software also. New and advanced version, if you talk about SPSS statistics launched the version 25th on August 8 2017, latest 2017 model, that is the 25th version it is available. SPSS 25th adds new and advanced statistics such as random effect solution results, that is the GNLINMIXED, right? And the another one, the robust standards errors, this one, the GLM slash uni ANOVA, right? And the profile plots with error bar, that is possible within the advanced statistics and custom tables add-on, right? Then V25 also includes new the Bayesian statistic capabilities, a method of statistical inferences, and the publications ready charts, such as powerful new charting capabilities, including new default templates and the ability to share the Microsoft Office applications also in the software. So these are the different organizations which can use this software, like market researchers, those who are doing the research into the profit, loss, turnover, and of the particular company and what kind of market is going on. This software, it is very much useful. Health researchers, those who are doing into the different types of health related research, like observational research, experimental research, right? Uh, Case study and all those things. Survey company, those who are what was the sale turnover, that. Then government organization also, education researchers, right? Marketing organizations, different types of marketing organizations are there, right? Like Tata Consultancy is there, or the Intas Pharma, Sun Pharma. Data miner, those who are doing the data mining, when the at the time of demonetization also, so many data mining happen there also, it can be used. Application of SPSS, it is useful into the customer analytics. If any company, suppose Tata Motors, so Tata Motors, how much they have sell the Tata Tiago or Tata Nexon or Tata some other variant. So they are going to see the analysis that in month of after COVID-19, what was the selling rate of the Tata Tiago XT variant, or after the that particular month, what was the selling. So the analysis can be observed completely by the help of this software, because the data will be feeding and it is going to give you the graph and other statistic. Second one, customer relationship management, right? Customer relationship means, suppose if you are for example, in different clients will be there, like in the plot selling, or into the in the field of medicines, or in the field of suppose any water purifier is there. So what kind of relation we are going to, what kind of offer you are going to give from the company side, from the retailer side, from the distributor side, so that an analysis can be done. The fraud detection and prevention, nowadays lot of phone pay, Google Pay, this right, Paytm, it is being used, and so many types of transaction it is going on online. So if it is there online, because data mining can be done here, and what kind of fraud has occurred at which time, at which area, that all those things, because since it is in electronic media, it can be detected. Optimizing insurance claims, right? So many people's health insurance or accidental insurance, life insurance, if they will claim what happened, so they can optimize what was the term and condition has been given at the giving of the policy, at the time of selling the policy, and all those things can be done. Risk management, so many risk it may happen in the in supermarket, in DMart, or in somewhere in the billing, so right. So and even in the toll tax get nowadays everything it is computerized, so the software it is going to have the all the data. Yeah, the main made brains should not work for this purpose. Manufacturing quality improvement, wherever the Parle-G biscuit or tablet, capsule, ointment, whatever the formulation, if it is manufacturing, it is going on, what is the lacuna behind the quality of the particular product, so that can be done that can be improved, because it will going to tell you that where you are going for the quality compromise, so that can be improved later. Healthcare quality improvement, like in any hospital or in any clinic, what kind of for example, dressing room is there, or any bed is there, ICU room is there, or pharmacy. So what kind of improvement can be done if you are using this software? Because every time you are feeding the data, and that particular data, it is going to tell you that where you are compromising with the quality wise. Forecasting demands for the sales, law enforcement and the border security also, right? It may have the different types of, say, data sensor can be invoiced. So in the security, what the thing happened, that can be in education, of course. Now telecommunication in telephone, mobiles, 3G, 4G, 5G, right? In entertainment, for example, the predicting movie box office receipts, that can be done with the help of SPSS. That's what it is known as social media. So we could see here in the application almost all, right? Any company, organizations, manufacturing unit, broadcast, forecasting, and telecommunication, entertainment, movie, multiplex, film industry, and all those things. It whatever things it go on in social media, that can be done. The analysis can be done with the help of this software. So how we can conclude with about this software? SPSS, it is the advanced software which has a lots of utility in present day. Since technology is in boom, and time became important to sort out the things, this software having great importance in medical as well as other fields also. Day by day, the statistical tools are facing challenges. Therefore, it is very important to develop the available software as per the need, right? So when this statistical package for the social science, SPSS software, we could see that it is being used in almost all the field: healthcare, film industry, marketing, business, and everywhere, right? So that's what this software become very important, since it is very 1968 it has been launched. The first version was launched in the 1968, and now we are having 25th version of the SPSS. So we can see that how many time it has been revised, how many times it has been updated. So that's what this software, it is very very important when you are doing the research.